Hey guys, here is a video of the Velocity Pro Gear Rogue 60 bag. I'm just gonna get right into it. Yesterday I did a first impression video. Today I have it fully loaded up. So this is my setup. So first thing is the stretchy pocket in the front. You lift up. I have a tape measuring device that's for running if I'm running any wires like BX and such, and I want to know how far I went. This is the guy I go with, and that's the only thing that's in the front here for right now. Maybe some gloves will go in here, and maybe some ear protection, but that's about it right now. In this pocket here, I got a couple of things. First things first, I got a 3/8 ratchet. I'm not too sure with the brand, but this one's pretty sweet because you can pivot the head and also you can extend it. So if you need more of a crank, you can do so. And this one just sits on the bottom here. In this little mesh pocket, there is some hex bits. I got a metric 10-piece. And I also got a Imperial 10-piece. These are from Temu. They're, I think, $20 Canadian. So they're not too bad, but they work great and they haven't broken yet. So props to Temu. Another one, I have a Klein tab set from them. That also goes in here. And these are the tools in the front here that I will rarely use. So just keep that in mind. Sorry about that. Also here I got another nut driver set. This is the non-magnetic from Makita. And I also have a DeWalt. Let's just put this back properly. I have the DeWalt 90-degree angled bit. Got another hex. Got another hex. This will go on to my ratchet, my 3/8 and my 1/4 inch. And then on the very side here, I have some automatic strippers from Nipex. I'm only using these when I can reach the wires inside a box and it's very short in like a old residential home and I can't pull any more Lumex down. I reach in the back of the box and I strip it and I'm good to go. So these are kind of nice for those scenarios. And again, these are the tools I will rarely use, but still have it up here. All right, let's go in the main pocket here. In the very front here, you see this little Velcro system. Here I got my 1000-volt screwdriver set from Vera. These are pretty much brand new because I rarely use them. I do like the Klein ones better, the ones with the flip bits. And also here I got a digital level from Klein. It's only if I need to figure out what slope a roof or something is, so I can run my conduits perfectly. And again, I'll leave this open and I'm just sticking it here and it will not go anywhere. A couple of bits on this side that I will need. Also got a 3-inch extension with a Phillips. In here, inside the mesh, I got my tool check. Nice little tool check, has everything I need for odd bits and such. 1/4 inch ratchet. That's pretty much for this section. Now on the inside the section, it kind of, what I really like about this bag, it doesn't make it feel cluttered. I have one more spot here. These spots here I can technically leave on the outside. These are my magnetic impact rated nut drivers. And to be honest, these ones, this brand here, Mega Pro, I think they come, I'm pretty sure they come from Canada. It's a great set. I had this for roughly around 4 years now. I haven't lost a single thing. It's really nice that when you take it out, you use it, you pop it back in, and it stays put. On the outside of the bag too, you will not lose any of these bits unless you break this tab, which hasn't happened to me yet. So again, I have Imperial and I have Metric. I got insulated needle nose. I'll just put these ones back right now. I got a smaller, oh, maybe I'll just get into this one first. Little grabber with a flashlight. Extension grab or whatever you want to call it. Got some twin grips. Got some Knipex bolt cutters. Also got a file. Just an old file I found around the shop. And also I got the, not too sure what they're called again. I think they're called twin cutters or something. Step cutters, twin step cutters. I'm not too sure. Number is right here, the 9518225 Knipex. I love these things. They have a nice handle. It's rated for 1000 volts, so these are great. And then just down here, I got another hex. And to be honest, I might even take this one out. I put it back in here, but I barely use these. And if I use this, I usually use the impact. I just leave it in here just in case. It doesn't really take any space anyways. It's kind of a filler for this tool. All right, let's put everything back in this little pocket. And again, everything fits nice and snug, no issues. All right, maybe on this side here, I got a pipe cutter from Rigid. I will use this when there is a conduit I need to break in half and there's wires inside of it. This is the way to go. Works great. Awesome little device. Oh, almost forgot. Just a cheap little hammer. 16 ounce. I think I paid like $10 for this. It works great. Might get the DeWalt one because it has a better grip. This one kind of seems to be slipping sometimes. But again, it's what you get, what you pay for, right? Got some brand new Cobras, 12-inch. Got that. And these are the tools I barely use. I have another set of Cobras in there. I got some wrench pliers, Cobra, 10-inch. Wrench pliers, 7-inch. I got some 7-inch Cobras. And I got a 10-inch Cobra. So again, everything fits perfectly fine in here. Like I said, my old Vito bag, I couldn't really fit everything in there. Well, I did fit everything in there, but it seemed a bit crowded. And then this one so far, this Velocity bag, is pretty much on the right track for me. So I really like this bag. All right, I forgot to get these couple of things out. So this is the Tamper 27-in-1 from Klein. And I got the reamer from Klein. Here I got a magnetizer and demagnetizers from Vera. And then this is the bit or the attachment for, it should be for the Klein, but I have the Milwaukee one in here. I got two of these. I don't really trust them fully. They don't work too well. They work okay, but they're not the best. I'll pull this one out in a second. I'm just gonna try to put this back. It's kind of tight right now. These pockets will eventually loosen up when you work into them. You know, I got some nice long nose. I think these are, well, it's 280s mil, so I'm just gonna say a foot or 12 inches. This is the other bit. This is with the alligator clips, and that's again for this. So you plug this in, you use this on any of the wires, and then you'll go to the breaker and figure out what it is. So that's for this. Also got some small shears. This is the 6-inch. And then in the back here, I got a beater screwdriver from Vera. Great little thing. You can really crank it, even for like prying things, it's great. And then of course, I have my meter. The leads are in the back with the alligator clips, and then this is the 302 Plus. This is the cheaper version of the Fluke lineup, but it works great what I use it for. All right. And again, everything fits so nicely in here. I can see everything that I'm using, which I really like about this bag so far. Like I said before with the Vito, I had a couple of issues with, I have to move a couple of things here and there, and that's it. So this one's great so far. This is a 7-Eleven. Small, like if you look at the size of my finger and this, it's tiny. So ratcheting, small little for bits and such. It's good to have actually. Want to see if I have an extension bit. I do. So this is what's really good. You can put your bit in here, right? And you can take this and you can extend it. So that's kind of cool about this guy. I'm gonna put this back in the case. Throw this back in here. And I got a couple of bits in here to drill out some holes inside panels so I can put some screws through it. All right. And also there's a top zipper here, which is not very noticeable. It's kind of hard to reach if you have very tall tools, but here are just a couple of things. 3/8 extension, a 12-inch extension for my 1/4-inch bit. This is a 3/8 right there. There's another 3/8, 1 foot, and or 12 inches. There's a little I think this is a 3-inch. Yeah, that's a 3-inch extension for a 1/4-inch ratchet. And then this is just for my drill. As you can see, it's kind of rounded out because it's broken, but it still works. So, and then that's it. So I'm gonna put everything back in this case. All right. So the good thing about it is it closes perfectly fine each time so far, of course. Nice shoulder strap again, but I'm gonna put that to the side. Here's a little tape clip, which is kind of nice. What I realized with the shoulder strap, if you have it and you kind of tuck it in weird, you should be able to tuck it in like this, and it kind of puts it aside. I don't know if that's what it's meant for, but that's what I do. So far, it's what I figured out. Again, 6-inch bit, 1/4-inch, and then a 6-inch hollow shafted 9/16 on this side. Again, tape measure, Milwaukee 25 footer, magnetic. All right, in the back here. On the back here, I just got a magnetic pad, so I can just put some screws and such on here. Sunex, if that's what you want to call it, and nothing else in here. Again, this is a nice soft fabric, so your iPad can fit in here perfectly fine. Again, for me, it's just this. Again, I can fold it and put it somewhere else, but since I'm not using it, this is where she's going to be sitting for now. All right, and then one more thing is here, I just have a tape chain. This is the Vito tape chain, and then just a pen and a pencil. All right. Now, this is the most exciting part about this, is this part. So, like I like I showed you before. It's kind of hard to tell. But right now, like I said before I started this video, I said you can fit your SPMC, those little pouches they give you, onto here, which is kind of sweet. So originally, this bag came with these. That's one pouch. If you have the Rogue 60, it comes with these two pouches, which I will not be using. And then right now, so it's going to be nice and empty. You still have these little straps here. I'm not too sure if you can see it. So you got a strap right here. And then this is where I kept my, if I can get it out, it's in there. So this is where I keep my M12 impact. And it fits perfectly in there because it will just grab onto this and it will hold in place. Same thing goes for if you have the Milwaukee SP. Sorry, not the SP, sorry, the MP2X. So I got this one fully loaded up, full of tools, and this will fit perfectly fine in here. It will clip onto this clip here, and it will sit on the very nice and flush on the bottom of this bag, which is awesome. So I'm hoping that the strap inside, which holds the tools, as you can see right here, doesn't snap anytime soon. But like I said before, I'm hoping I can show you guys and showcase you that it is 16 inches long. It's 4 inches wide, I guess. And then it's deep, it's 14 inches. So I got a couple of tools here. The first one I want to start with is a Milwaukee M18 Hilti, or hammer drill, whatever you want to call it. And this one actually fits perfectly in there. And I'm just going to tilt it forward, and you guys have still lots of room. I'm going to take a flashlight to kind of show you. So you can see lots of room still. Lots of room. So again, if that fits in here, I'm going to take my multi-tool and also put it in here. Which, this is actually really surprising. And then I have a hacksaw. And let's see if this fits. And holy guys, I'm not too sure if I want to carry this much weight, but all these three tools will fit. You have a small little spot in the very bottom right here where you can probably put a battery and maybe some bits, but you still have some space. And again, I have the hacksaw, and I got the multi-tool right now in here, which will fit perfectly fine, and also the hammer drill, which, that's amazing. I know that Vito doesn't have this bag, so that's why I kind of looked into this bag, and so far I'm very pleased. So again, I'm gonna put the Vito in. I'm gonna slide it all the way to the right side, as you can see. I'm gonna take my impact. This is kind of this is what I would kind of run this as. Is a nice to grab to go bag. I have easy access on my two pouches that I'll use most. Again, you have the Vito bag on the right side. You have your impacted drill holster in the middle. You have space underneath. If I can show you, you have space underneath the bag, and also you have a nice slot still in here. If you wanted to, and you want to grab the pouch from the SPMC, the other side, which clips on, you could also fit this in here. So if you look right now, everything fits perfectly fine. Lots of room. But again, I don't think I need that pouch. Maybe, maybe not. Also, I wanted to see if, So this is the promotion bag, which I will do a review on as well. But this is the drill pod from Velocity. And let's just see if this fits in here when I have everything in here. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. No. So when you have the M12 drill holster and the MP2X in there, it will not work with this big drill holster. But I think with the OC140 it will work because it's slimmer. Or, right now I don't have it on me, it's in my work van. If I do this, so as you can see with this, I'm going to take this off. Let's say you have this full of bits, you can slide this one fully in here, and again you got a nice spot. Again, it's pretty dark in here in this pouch, but again it fits nicely in there and you still have more storage. So with this bag alone, you have so many options to to modify this thing, which is kind of nice. So again, I'm going to take this out, and then I have a grinder also, which will fit in here as well. It will tip over, of course, but it fits nicely in here, as you can see. All right, guys. What else can I put in here? I have an impact, which this impact kind of sucks because I always hated that about Milwaukee. These clips always, all the screws always seem to go. That's why I like the M12s better. I like the Surge, but it sucks because this clip always seems to break. But enough with the nonsense right now. Let's get the grinder out there. Let's take it out. I gotta clip this back on. Sorry about the camera right now. Let's get this one in here. Get another, say, drill in here with a high put out 3.0. And again, I'm not too sure if you want to actually carry around this amount of weight, but you can. So it's, again, you can have lots, you still have lots of room in here. So technically what I could do is my oscillating tool, I can probably dump that in the top, and as you can see, it will still work. I probably need to move all this stuff to get my pouch now out, but it is doable. As you can tell, I have my impact, my multi-tool, and my drill in here, which is awesome. Better than the Vito, in my opinion. Not too sure what else. I mean, yeah, of course you can put flashlight in here. You can probably put this power bank in here as well if you need to charge your thing. You can have a M12 stubby. You can probably toss in here. Yeah, I mean, like as you can see, like this thing so far has been amazing. This bag is great. I'm gonna just quickly take all these ones out. Take these out. Oops. And I'm gonna kind of set it up as how I would set it up as, which is just maybe another pouch, like a drill, like for bits and such. I might keep it in there, which I will probably get the Vito Pro Pack OC140 in there, which will fit a bit better than the drill pod. But as of right now, I would leave it like this, again with just a drill and that, and probably the bits will be on the left side here, and it can hide on the bottom, and if I need to take in a oscillating tool or whatever, I can just dump it in here. So Let's see. So I have a scale right here, and if I take this one down, it is quite heavy. Just gonna wait a couple of seconds, and if I pick this up, so right now it is at 46.6 pounds, and you can still load this up even further if you wanted to, but I think 46.6 pounds is plenty enough. And like I said, guys, this is a good bag for electricians in my opinion. I think this will be my go-to bag for now. I will have this bag, and I will have the SPMC still, but I think I might retire the Vito Pro Pack MCTP. I might just put it aside for now. I am selling the TP XXL. That was my previous bag. I like to switch it up, but I think this hit the nail on the coffin. This is the bag I want. This is the bag that has a great feature, and I can have everything in here in this bag than I had with my Vito. My Vito was fully loaded up. Every pouch was taken, every spot was taken. This one still has a couple of spots left. I can put my drills in here, as you can see, my oscillating tool, my hammer drill, whatever I wanted to for power tools into this spot here. And I still have the main pocket up in the front going, which is awesome. Let me know, guys, what you guys think about this video. Would you ever get the Velocity Rogue 60, or would you stick with Vito Pro Pack? Personally, for me, I think this one really hit the like I said, hit the nail on the coffin. This one is a go-to bag for electricians if you're doing pretty much everything and you need to just put everything in one bag and go. I'm not too sure what else to say. Only time will tell if this bag will actually hold up. I'm pretty sure this has a 5-year warranty now. I gotta make sure. I'm gonna read the website. I'm pretty sure this has a 5-year warranty, because I think on the box that it came with, the shipping box, it does say 5-year warranty. Other than that, I mean, it's a competitor to Vito, and build quality is there. Organization is here. You have space in the back for your drills and your power tools in back here. As you can see, you can fit so many tools in there, and it's still, you can overload it. But the only thing I'm gonna be curious about now is the build quality and how long this bag will last for me. So I'll keep you guys updated. I might do another video the next month, and then I'll do maybe another video 6 months and maybe a year. Just let me know what you guys think if I should do that. But thanks for watching, guys, and I catch you guys on the next one. Bye now.